don't come a lot more popular around these parts than Cody, No Love Garbrandt, the team alpha male stable and former UFC bantamweight king, trying to get back on the throne.
From the moment Cody Garbrandt stepped into the octagon, you understood that you were watching a future UFC champion. In his UFC debut, he knocked out Marcus Brimage, and then it was only up towards a title shot from that moment on. Realized that championship by beating one of the greatest bantamweights of all time in Dominic Cruz.
Might be the best athlete in this bantamweight division. Skill for skill, he'll try to put it all together here tonight and make a run back to the bantamweight title that he held when he beat Dominic Cruz, as you mentioned, back in 2016. Cody Garbrandt. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab, Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cody No Love Garbrandt. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Serra Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop it. Single leg takedown, and now is where things could get really interesting. Dvalishvili's in half guard now, making all these shots count. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Dvalishvili's trying for a Kimura here. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Gotta be it, I don't know.
That's in so deep, oh my goodness.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out though, wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Cody Garbrandt. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Dvalishvili's in half guard. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This is
field.
an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Dvalishvili. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Patented front kick there by Garbrandt. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Man has his chin been tested early. Well, you know, Cody Garbrandt's uncle, Robert Meese, there in the corner, has got to like what he's seeing out of his nephew's stand-up here tonight.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Oh, nice takedown defense.
5 minutes in the books.
Okay, that round is in the history books, man. That one's done. There's nothing you can do about that round. We can change this next round. We have no choice, okay? We're gonna stick to it.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
Lead kick landed there by Cody Garbrandt.
Beautiful kick.
Garbrandt gets the single leg takedown. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two.
He's got to be careful here.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Using a lot of good movement.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
Dvalishvili's going for a choke.
That submission looks tight. This has got to be the end.
And there it is! for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke. And still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili.
So there he is, all smiles, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. That is the way he came in. That is the way he goes out after turning in a huge submission win here tonight. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate the effort. You see him with his corner and his coaches there. What a result here tonight. They are all still chasing that man at 135 pounds.